ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषद अध्याय 4 मंत्र 10। मायान्तु प्रकृतिं विद्यात् मायिनं तु महेश्वरम् तस्यावयवभूतैस्तु व्याप्तं सर्वमिदं जगत्। Very important mantra. It is often quoted in Vedanta. This mantra is an evidence of the presence of Maya. There is something called Maya. Where is it told? In the Upanishad. We can quote this mantra. Mayam tu prakritim vidyat. And the mantra also conveys that the Maya is an upadhi of Ishvara, because the Ishvara is referred to as Mayi. Maya asya asti iti Mayi. Who has Maya is called Mayi. Means Maya is his upadhi. Mayam tu prakritim vidyat. Maya is nothing but Prakriti. Prakriti is the parinami upadana karana of the entire universe. The universe requires two types of causes, two types of karana. One is nimitta karana, the intelligent cause. Another is the upadana karana. Upadana karana is the material cause. What is the material cause of the universe? If you look into the Shastra, the Shastra says Brahman is the material cause, or Atma is the material cause. Yato va imani bhutani jayante. This statement conveys that Brahman is the material cause. Brahman is the upadana karana. And then there are statements like tasmadva etasmad atmana akasha sambhutah. From the atma akasha came. See, one statement is yatova imani bhutani jayante. This statement says Brahman is the upadana karana, because it is referring to the upadana karana as Brahman. Whereas some other statements declare the Atma as the upadana karana. Tasmadva etasmat atmana akasha sambhutaha. Now one might get a question. How can both Brahman and Atma be the upadana karana? The answer is Brahman is the Atma. There is no Brahman other than Atma. That is why the Shruti, the Upanishad, uses the words interchangeably. In one statement it says Atma is the cause. In another statement it says Brahman is the cause. Okay. Brahman is the upadana karana, or Atma is the upadana karana. When this is said, we get another question. The Brahman does not have parts. Brahman is niravayavaha, nishkalaha. Brahman does not have parts. If Brahman does not have parts, it cannot undergo modification. There cannot be any modification in Brahman. In Sanskrit, modification is called by the word parinama. There is no parinama in Brahman. If Brahman does not have parinama, then how can Brahman be the upadana karana? Because to be upadana karana, there should be parinama. Suppose milk has to become curd, then there has to be modification in the milk. You want to retain the milk as milk, and you want to get curd also. Is it possible? You bought some milk today, and you want to use the milk for making coffee tomorrow. Meanwhile, you should have curd also with the same milk. Is it possible? It is not possible. If you have to get curd, you have to sacrifice the milk. Meaning, there has to be parinama. The milk has to undergo certain chemical transformation, and it should make curd. It should become curd. It is called parinama. There is a real transformation. Likewise, Even the clay, if the clay has to become pot, there has to be parinama, because the clay has to be molded. There is some change in the clay. Only then you can make a pot out of it. But Brahman is not like milk or clay. There is no modification in Brahman. You cannot mold Brahman into the universe, because Brahman is aparinami, no modification whatsoever. Therefore, how can you call Brahman the Upadana Karana when it does not undergo any modification? That is why the Vedantis say that the Upadana Karanas are twofold. One is Vivarta Upadana Karana, another is Parinami Upadana Karana. Vivarta Upadana Karana and Parinami Upadana Karana. Parinami Upadana Karana undergoes modification and produces its effect. But the Vivarta Upadana Karana does not undergo any modification. Without undergoing any modification, it becomes the cause. How is it possible? We have an example. Our popular example in Vedanta, Rajju Sarpa or Shukti Rajata. These two are standard examples in Vedanta. One is Rajju Sarpa, rope snake example. Another is Shukti Rajata, shell silver example. There is a shell and somebody perceives the shell as silver. Let us take the example of Rajju Sarpa. There is a rope and the rope does not undergo any modification. Rope remains as rope. Meanwhile, it becomes the cause of the snake. Such cause is called Vivarta Upadana Karana. Just like the rope becoming the Upadana Karana of the snake, even Brahman becomes the Upadana Karana of the Jagat. Such Upadana Karana is called Vivarta Upadana Karana. Now, just Vivarta Upadana Karana cannot produce the effect. In addition to Vivarta Upadana Karana, there has to be a Parinami Upadana Karana also. Because just Brahman by itself cannot even project the apparent universe. Therefore, there has to be something else. On account of which the Jagat appears on Brahman. What projects the Jagat on Brahman? Then we say, in addition to the Vivarta Upadana Karana, there is a Parinami Upadana Karana, which undergoes modification and projects the universe on Brahman. In other words, it makes the Brahman appear as the universe. That is called Prakriti. Prakriti is the one which undergoes modification and takes the form of the universe. Therefore, Prakriti is the Parinami Upadana Karana of the universe. Brahman is the Vivarta Upadana Karana. Prakriti is the Parinami Upadana Karana. Because in the Prakriti, there is a modification. This Prakriti is called Maya. In Vedanta Shastra, it is called Maya. Why it is called Maya? We have to understand. Here we should make a note that we Vedantis only call it Maya. Other philosophers, they don't call it Maya. For example, Sankhya. Sankhya will say there is a Prakriti, but he does not call it Maya. But we Vedantis call it Maya. Why it is called Maya? In the world, in the general usage, the word Maya means magic. What is magic? Magic is the power of a magician on account of which he is able to project things that are not real. A magician in the world is called Mayavi. Magic is called Maya. Magician is called Mayavi. The Mayavi, magician, with the help of his magical power, projects various objects that are not real. He may project an elephant, he may project birds, he may project so many things that are not real with the help of his magical power. In the same manner, this Maya, the Maya that we are discussing in Vedanta, it is a power which enables Brahman to project the universe that is not real. That is why we call it Maya. Whereas Sankhya etc. will not call it Maya, because for them Jagat is real. Jagat is not unreal for them. Whereas for us, Jagat is unreal. Therefore, the power which projects the unreal is called Maya. See, Mayam tu prakritim vidyat. Prakriti should be understood as Maya. Prakriti is Maya. Mayinantu Maheshwaram. Maheshwara, the Ishvara, is the one who has Maya. Mayi, one who has Maya, one who is associated with the Maya, is called Mayi. Now the Maya is the Parinami Upadana Karana. The Mayi, the Ishvara, the Brahman, is the Vivarta Upadana Karana. We need both the Karanas. Only then the Jagat is possible. In this case, in the case of the universe, only Parinami Upadana Karana cannot produce the universe. Because even the Parinami Upadana Karana, Maya, has to depend on the Ishvara, has to depend on the Brahman for its support, for its existence. Therefore, only Parinami Upadana Karana cannot produce the universe. Likewise, only Vivarta Upadana Karana also cannot produce the universe, because only Brahman does not even have the ability to appear as the universe. Therefore, we need Maya as well as Mayi. Maya as well as its Adhishthana, the Brahman, both are needed. On account of its association with the Maya, Brahman becomes Mayi. Maya Upahita Brahma, the Brahman associated with the Maya. On account of the association with the Maya, Brahman is called Ishvara. Mayi is Ishvara. Therefore, the Upanishad says, Mayinantu Maheshwaram. He is the Maheshwara, the ultimate Lord. From this Mayi, the whole universe comes into being. All the Namarupas emerge from the Mayi, from the Ishvara. Therefore, the whole universe is pervaded by the Ishvara. It is told in the second line, second half of the mantra. Tasyavayava bhutaistu vyaptam sarvamidam jagat. Idam sarvam jagat. This whole universe is pervaded by the avayavas of the Mai, the aspects of the Ishvara. The aspects of the Ishvara can be found in everything in the universe. What are the aspects that you find in the universe, in everything? There is a beautiful work called Drigdrishya Viveka. Asti bhati priyam rupam nama chetyam shapanchakam adyatrayam brahma rupam jagadrupam tatodvayam. Everything in the universe is pervaded by 5 aspects. Asti, the first one is Asti. It exists. Is. Second one is Bhati. It becomes evident. It becomes known. Meaning it is associated with the consciousness. Asti means it is associated with the existence. Bhati means it is associated with the consciousness. Third one is Priyam. Priyam means it is dear, it is liked, loved. Any object in the world is liked or loved by somebody or the other. Any object in the world is liked or loved by somebody or the other. You may not like something, but somebody else might like it. You may not love a mosquito, but another mosquito, its partner may love the mosquito. Therefore, every object in the world, every person, every object, every animal, every particle in the world is loved by somebody or the other. Therefore, Priyam, even Priyam is there in everything. Priyam means it is associated with Ananda. It is associated with happiness. Every object in the world is associated with happiness. It is the third aspect. Asti, Bhati, Priyam. The fourth one is a Nama. Everything has a name. Everybody has a name in the world. At least Pappu is a name. Some name will be there. If no proper name is given, some nickname will be there. So Nama means word. Everything has a word to denote it. Therefore, everything is associated with name, nama. And the fifth one is rupam, form. Everything is associated with the form. When we say form, it is not necessarily a visible gross form. Form means anything denoted by a word is form. For example, when you hear the word pot, what comes to your mind? What makes an object deserve the word pot? It is the form. So, form means meaning. Meaning of a word is form. So, everything has a form. Means it has a specific nature. It has a specific functionality. All those are included in form. Form does not mean just shape. It may not have a shape. Still, it has a form. For example, air. Air does not have a shape, but it has a rupa. It has a form. It blows. That is why it is called air. So, asti, bhati, priyam, nama and rupam are the five amshas. Amsha panchakam. Five aspects that we find in everything in the universe. The author of Drigdrishya Viveka says, the first three belong to the Brahman. Adyatrayam Brahma Rupam. The first three belongs to Brahman. What are they? Asti, existence, bhati, consciousness, and priyam, ananda. Sat, chit and ananda. These three belong to the Brahman. This is how we can comprehend the presence of Brahman in everything. Everything has existence. What is the existence? It is Brahman. It becomes evident, means it is associated with the consciousness. The consciousness is Brahman. And the ananda that any object gives, it is also the ananda of Brahman. That is how the Brahman pervades everything. Then there is a nama and a rupa. The nama rupa only are the effect of Maya, the projections of Maya. They belong to Maya. Jagadrupam tatodvayam. They do not belong to Brahman. They belong to Jagat, which is the effect of Maya. That is how everything in the universe is a mixture of Brahman and Maya. Among them, Brahman is real, Brahman is Satya, and Maya is Mithya. Therefore, the Nama Rupa in everything which is projected by Maya is Mithya. Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya. Mantra 11. Yo yonim adhitishthtyeko yasminnidam sancha vichaiti sarvam तमीशानं वरदं देवमीड्यं निचायेमां शान्तिमत्यन्तमेति. The Atmajnana, knowledge of the self, leads to Atyantika Shanti. There are two types of Shanti. There are two types of peace. Shanti means peace. There are two types of peace. One is called Atyantiki Shantihi. Another is Apekshiki Shantihi. I remember when I first came to Bangalore, I was talking about these two types of Shantis. Atyantiki Shanti and Apekshiki Shanti. Then afterwards, this Mr. Bhagavan Das told me, Swamiji, these people don't want Atyantiki Shanti, they want Apekshiki Shanti. So you can speak something that can give them Apekshiki Shanti. Okay, without knowing what these two Shantis are, the joke will not make sense to you. Atyantiki Shanti means absolute peace. Apekshiki Shanti means relative peace. One is relative peace, another is absolute peace. Relative peace is possible even without Atmajnana. If you get sleep, it is also peace, but it is a relative peace. When you are sleeping, you are in peace. Once again people wake up, then the peace is gone. That is a relative peace. The absolute peace is there only in Brahman. Absolutely peaceful, absolutely free from problem, absolutely free from turbulences, absolutely free from restlessness, is nothing but Brahman. Therefore, the way to find the absolute peace is to understand our own true self as Brahman. This shloka is proclaiming that the Atmajnana leads to Atyantiki Shantihi. It is the way to absolute peace. Any other way cannot lead to Atyantiki Shanti. Many people are trying to find peace. They may try some drinks. Drinking alcohol can give me peace. It can give peace. But what kind of peace? Apekshiki shanti. For a while. Perhaps, I don't know. Or drugs. Can drugs give peace? It can, but apekshiki. For a while it will give peace. Even meditation without Atmajnana. Nowadays, so many forms of meditations are popular. Vipassana and many other types of meditation are popular nowadays. Can they give shanti? Even they can give only apekshiki shanti. When you are meditating, the mind is calm. Even that cannot be a way to absolute peace. The absolute peace is possible only with Atmajnana. Only with the Brahmajnana. While stating this, the Upanishad is describing the Brahman. The Upanishad does not give up any opportunity to describe Brahman. Yaha ekaha. Brahman is one without a second. Yonim adhitisthati. It is a support of every other cause. Yoni means karana, cause. Brahman is the support of every cause in the universe. Among the Karanas, the philosophers talk about two types of Prakritis. One is called Mula Prakriti, the primary cause, which is called Maya. Then there are many Avantara Prakritis, intermediary causes, like the 5 elements, etc. From the Mula Prakriti, the 5 elements come, and the 5 elements become the cause of the further creation. Therefore, the 5 elements serve as the Avantara Prakriti. So, every cause, whether it is Mula Prakriti or Avantara Prakriti, all are supported by the same Brahman. Adhitisthati. It supports, meaning sattaspurti pradatvena adhisthaya tisthati. Brahman supports every other cause by providing his existence and chaitanya, existence and consciousness. By lending his existence and consciousness, Brahman supports every Prakriti. Yasmin idam sarvam sameti. During Pralaya, everything resolves into the same Brahman. Idam sarvam, the whole universe. Sameti, it resolves into Brahman. And Vieti cha, also during Srishti, the Srishti which happens after Pralaya, everything manifests from the Brahman. Tam Ishanam, he is the Ishvara. Varadam, he gives vara, he gives a boon. Meaning, he is the one who answers all our prayers. Ishvara answers our prayers. Devam, Jyotanatmakam, he is a Deva, means effulgent, being consciousness in nature, he is effulgent. Idyam, Stutyam, he deserves all praise. Ishvara deserves all praise because he has all the noble qualities. Nichaya, Nishchayena aparokshikritya, by understanding the Brahman properly, by realizing the Brahman properly, Atyantam Shantim Eti, one gets Atyantika Shanti, absolute peace. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.